Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of GTA San Andreas. In the last episode, we finished off the remaining things we needed to do in Los Santos, and in this episode, how about we actually start beginning the enormous task of the things we need to do to 100% the San Andreas area, which, if you haven't been paying attention, or if you haven't been paying attention, the San Andreas area is basically everything that can be done anywhere in San Andreas, and well, this is the first thing that we're going to be doing. And as I mentioned in the previous episode, we completed the final street racing race tournament. These are, well, the actual final race tournament is an air time trial thing, whereas we don't really have to worry about opposition. We just need to worry about the time, and well, let's see how this goes, because we had a little bit of I had a little bit of trouble sticking to the path of the Coronas while we did the flat school. And even though we were just in Los Santos, by the magic of the race tournaments, we're already in Los Santos. And what the fuck is that guy doing down there? And I think this is the second longest one. Is this the one where you're flying into critical canyons and shit? I hate this. Can't we just be in a Maverick instead? Whoops. I guess technically more lenient than the rate. What the fuck? Holy shit, are these fucking low as shit. And please don't tell me we're going through this ravine now, or this thing. We are. Can't we just finish this, please? Although I'm kind of disappointed you can't dip your wing into the water. Man, I'm getting all sorts of cramps from this. But I guess that is my fault for how I'm doing this, or I've got my setup. But yeah, I've got my keyboard on my lap, and both arms are kind of close to my body, or kind of close to my torso. And the chair's armrest I'm on isn't that comfortable. The plane, the plane or the aircraft makes all the difference in these. Let's drop this into the water. But at the moment, can't really figure the shit. Okay, press enter. That works. Seeing as we're flying in a fucking sandstorm, then no thanks. I'm not even accelerating, I'm still going fucking flat as shit. And is it seriously gonna put me in another fucking sandstorm so quickly? Damn it, game. This doesn't even make sense. It's not supposed to be sandstorms in fucking... Here. We are doing right. Is it clearing? Okay, good, it's clearing. If you do this in if you do this entire thing in a sandstorm, then you should get maximum flying skill. I think I might just go a little bit over here. Do we have to go through that? Yep, we do. Do we get to go through that? No. Okay, good. If we had to go through that, then game. What the fuck do you want me? What the fuck do you expect? Jesus, how long would it have taken me? Woo! Jesus, that went a fucking distance. And it was there, by the penis. By the penis rock. A cop decided to drive on top of me. Or attempted to drive on top of me. But what is it with fucking aim placing these things so goddamn low? Although that being said, I guess if the checkpoints were in like high places, then they wouldn't make these so challenging. Like some of them are just inches off the ground, and oh boy, is that kind of terrifying. Like that one's flipping into the ground. Although I guess the bad thing is you can't really tell when the final corona is, or when you're approaching the final corona. It would be good if there was some sort of indication, but apparently fuck not. And I guess it kind of makes sense for the news van to be flying low-ish. And well, if you think we're getting a little bit too close to the buildings here, then watch out for the next one. I just love how the police bikes have been following me. So let's go escort the news van, shall we? Or the news helicopter, shall we? I think this would be a fitting area for it to end. No, apparently not. We have to go under this bridge. Kind of glad that these are the only ones that don't move. Fitting name, fitting race. This wasn't so bad. In fact, it probably would be easier, or slightly easier, if we did have a different helicopter, but I guess they wanted to give you a challenge by, or say challenge by giving you the largest helicopter available. Thankfully, this has a insanely high health, especially for an aircraft. And was this the final one? Or is this still more? Oh wow, you get a shit ton of money for doing all the races. good thing you're not listening to, well, I don't have game audio, because technically all this is just going to be the sounds of guns firing, and well, that's not the most exciting thing to do. And if you had the cheat full clip activated, you can just not have to worry about having to reload. Let's just say that this round can be a little bit bullshit, considering that there isn't a target that spawns in front of you. They always spawn to the sides, and considering that we're on the middle booth, we're at the disadvantage here. I'm not entirely sure why, but in the third round of the shotgun challenge, every shot that your opponent makes is worth twice the amount as yours. Hey, boy! But yeah, we get a good look at CJ's abs, or CJ's muscle-toned body. The gun kinda makes it look like he has a Hitler stash. And I mean, I wouldn't put it past this game for having it so that you kind of shoot Hitler as you do this, or you target Hitler for doing, or as you do this, but yeah. And I think I went to a shooting range and I was kind of a little bit surprised that this isn't the setup, well, this wasn't the setup that they had there, although that's probably the basic one you've that's the basic one you get. That's probably like the standard one in Australia. As of episode 53, we've passed the 90% mark. That bullshit about being on 80%, that wasn't the past, man. Jesus fucking Christ, man. That means we've done like 20%. 20 fucking percent in like 3 episodes. Shit, that is crazy. But yeah. Fuck me, man. Just fuck me. That's how I'm gonna end off the episode. Just fuck me.